Hey guys, it's Wintwolf and welcome back to another video for today. Today we are making my dream apartment in The Sims 4. I have been wanting to make like my dream house and my dream apartment in The Sims for the longest time, but I've always struggled because I don't really know what I like. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm only 20 years old. So a house is nowhere near in my plans, and even an apartment right now is like not in my plans because I live on campus in a dorm. Although right now I'm at home because of COVID, but assuming COVID hadn't happened, I would have been in a dorm probably. So it's been like very hard for me to think, oh well, what would my dream apartment be or my dream house would be, because I don't know. Like I love almost every type of design there is. I love mid-century modern and love modern farmhouse, and I like traditional aspects a lot of times as well. I love Tudor houses. I like modern. I like really modern houses as well. So it's like when you think about dream, I'm like, well, how do you pick if you like everything? So I decided to start out with apartment because I thought it'd be a little bit easier, because at least then I don't have to think about what exterior for a house I can just focus on like interior design. So the point is, I was trying to make something for like, if I had an apartment right now, what would my apartment look like? And interestingly enough, it turned out a lot like my bedroom at my house right now. I literally just renovated my bedroom this year when I ended up coming back because of COVID. And originally I was going to do like a modern farmhouse, sort of like industrial accents with sort of like, like the plumbing, I don't want to say plumbing, but like, you know what I mean, like the kind of like the industrial rods I was going to use for my curtain rod, and then sort of more industrial lamps and get some industrial lights. And then I was going to do a blue wall and a chalkboard wall, and then just have white, so it'd be very like kind of like simple and clean, like, I don't know, black, white, blue. But somehow I ended up doing pink on one wall, and then I have a pale blue that's almost white but not quite, and then a turquoise wall as well. Or like they're the same colors, it's just one's pale and one's not. So yeah, I don't know how that happened. And instead of doing like industrial, I have a couple of industrial lights in here, but mainly I have a gold rod and I have a gold lamp. So I don't really know how I ended up doing more of like, I think, eclectic Pinterest, glam even, I would say, style from what my original plan was. And apparently that got emanated in The Sims for some reason. It wasn't my plan to like remake my room style in The Sims for my dream apartment, but I guess that's what I'm liking right now. So that's what ended up happening. You'll see that we're doing like a blue and pink. It's also hard to build what you want in The Sims because obviously Sims is very limited in terms of like items and stuff. Like there's not really industrial, I don't know, it's just difficult. Like the accents you would be able to do in like in real life are not the accents that you can do in The Sims. But anyways, so you can see right now we're working on the living area. This floor plan was super difficult to make, but you'll see that I did 2 bedrooms, and then we have a shared bathroom and then an ensuite bathroom for the master bedroom. Because if I had an apartment, I would not want to have only one bathroom, even if I was the only person living there, because if I ever had guests over, I'd rather they had a bathroom that they could use without me having to use that bathroom as well. So yeah, the reason we have 2 bedrooms is because I thought that if I had an apartment, I would want to have a bed where my mom could stay if she ever came to visit me. I live on the West Coast, but I go to college on the East Coast. So if she ever came to visit, she would definitely need a place to stay, and I would want her to have a bedroom here. And if she wasn't here, I'd probably want to have a roommate, because I don't really like the idea of living alone. I've never lived alone, ever. When I was on campus in college, obviously I had a dorm mate, so I don't really like the idea of living alone, especially not in a city, or I just, in general, I don't want to live alone. So I would probably have a roommate otherwise. If I wasn't keeping the room for my mom, I would be having a roommate or something, hopefully. I also made it so that I had my dog here, because ideally I would be able to bring my dog. I have a Siberian Husky. I actually did a Create a Sim video making my dog, so I can link that down below if you're interested in watching that. I'm not very good at cast. It's also an old video, so my audio sucks. Just fair warning, my audio and my editing sucks in that video. You're welcome to watch it, but just be aware that this was when I first started doing YouTube, and I didn't have like a mic, and I didn't even have like a good recording system. But anyways, yeah. So we have 2 bathrooms because I would rather have an ensuite bathroom and then a guest bathroom. So we have this bathroom, which is an ensuite, and then the other one is like right at the entryway, which I really like the idea of having a bathroom at the entryway because you need to leave really quickly. The bathroom is like right there, and then you leave, and then, you know, guests, obviously they don't have to like walk into your house and go all over the place. They can just walk into the entryway and there's a bathroom. And then you'll see, like I said, pink, blue. I actually really like, here's the thing, I really like plants, but I bought like 3 succulents to keep in my room when I did my real life room renovation. And I sort of have killed all of them almost. One of them is still alive, but the other 2 have sadly passed away. So I'm not very good at keeping plants. I don't know how you can kill a succulent. Like, I don't get it. I also have killed cacti in the past. Yeah. So I would love the idea of having plants, but my mom doesn't let me keep plastic plants because she doesn't like plastic plants. But then she also gets angry if I accidentally end up killing real plants. So I'm like, I don't know what you want me to do. Yeah. So my bedroom that I made is also pink and blue, so it still follows the same color as the rest of the apartment. I end up having this really big desk area because ideally if I had an apartment I'd want to be able to continue making YouTube videos. I have a really big plan to start streaming at some point. I actually had this idea over summer my classes end this coming week, so I'm hopefully going to start streaming this summer. I want to start streaming on Twitch on the weekdays and then stream on YouTube on the weekends, and the reason I want to do that is just because I want to get to know both platforms. Kind of want to see, you know, how does engagement, I mean, obviously if you're streaming every day on one platform you're going to do better, but I also want to be able to put, the reason why I don't want to stream on YouTube is I feel like I put content on YouTube every single on the week already, so like it makes sense that maybe I would have like, I don't know, I just wanted to test out both, and I was like, well, I can kind of diversify and stretch. It doesn't really make a difference if I use the weekends for YouTube and use the weekdays for Twitch. Like, it doesn't make a difference. So that's kind of my plan. And so I kind of want to have this big desk area. I'm really big on having just storage because I have so many things and I love to decorate shelves. So I made like this cute little shelving corner. Obviously in real life it would be decorated a lot better in The Sims. I try to decorate shelves a lot. I think you guys have seen in my videos I do decorate and do add a lot of clutter. Not as much as some Simmers do, but I think I do add, you know, more than, I don't just add nothing, and I definitely like do the move objects and go through the hassle of moving things and then putting them back just to get clutter where I want it to be. So in real life I probably would have decorated the shelves better because I'd have more options and more variety, but yeah. I also used custom paintings, not custom content, but like the paintings that people upload on the gallery, that they have their Sims make and then they re-upload them. I have a couple of those. I'll link all the creators down below, or not link them, but I'll write their names down at least, so that you guys can find them on the gallery if you guys want to use their artwork. They have really great artwork. Some people are really I am curious though, I've said this in the past, but I'm curious, do they make CC and then put it on the gallery, or do they take other people's CC, repaint it, and then put it on the gallery? Because I'm curious if CC creators get annoyed or angry that their content is being turned into like no CC and put on the gallery without their permission. I don't know, that's something I've been curious about. So in the shelving units, obviously I add a lot of books, some storage. I added a little candy jar from Supernatural. It said it's unassuming, so I'm not sure if there's supposed to be something weird going on with that. I never actually played with the paranormal pack, but I've added lots of books because in real life I have a lot of books. I'm not gonna lie, I don't read very often because I just never have the time to, but I do read when I do have time, and I have a bunch of books because I like keeping books. I like collecting them for some reason. I also have a lot of weird little knickknacks. I have like going to the beach, like a tourist beach, you know, I always bought a lot of weird statues, so I have like statues of dragons and fairies and all these kind of weird things in my office space in my house. So I was like, I'll add some sort of weird knickknacks around this house as well. And yeah, so that's kind of like my office. I feel like I would have a fairly cluttered office space. Definitely like that. Not like cluttered as in messy, but like cluttered as in there's definitely stuff on there. And then I put my bed in the corner because I just want to have more space. Currently, my bed in my house is in the corner as well because I sort of value more space to walk around than having like a symmetric room with a bed right in the middle. I used to have in real life my bed in the middle and I had like no space to walk, and now that I've put my bed to the side I have like a space to put a seating area and all that kind of stuff. So that's why I've gone ahead in this room also added it to the side, because I could add like a seating area and have a bigger desk and stuff like that. And then now getting into my guest bedroom or my mom's bedroom or my roommate's bedroom, I've made it very colorful because I was keeping in mind that this would be for my mom. I feel like I don't know my mom's interior design style at all, but I tried to kind of make something she likes. I know she likes the color red, so I went with like a turquoise wall in the back. Of course, she doesn't like brick, but I figured realistically there would be brick throughout the house, so she'll just have to suffer about that part. But yeah, so I have this turquoise wall, and then I add some yellow and orange and red accents. For some reason my mom says she doesn't like orange and yellow, even though the house is orange. My house is orange and yellow and red and green. But anyway, so we do a lot of turquoise and kind of brighter yellows and oranges and reds. I tried to use it sparingly, but it went well with the color scheme of that rug. I just got inspired by that rug color scheme, so I was like, I'm gonna do that throughout. And then now, oh my god, we're reaching the end of the video already. I'm adding clutter into the kitchen. Did I not film me doing the dining room? Oh. Okay, I'll show you. I made like a custom dining table. Maybe I was jabbering, I didn't pay attention. But I'm gonna go and do a tour of this place when I'm done, so you'll definitely get to see the apartment after the speed build is done, and then we'll get into screenshots after I do the tour. I had some dog food, some dog clutter. I did make our house like a family for this place. Not me, but I made it like, well, I didn't make the Sims, I just downloaded them and then put them together. Like I downloaded 4 different Sims, put them into one household. I edited some things on them, and then I was like, yeah. So maybe I'll put that up on the gallery if you want to use those Sims, but they're not mine, so I'll have to credit the original creators, of course. Anyways, so I made this really small kitchen. I hate having a cluttered kitchen. Like cluttered as in like messy. So in this I tried to make it kind of clean and keep stuff off the counters. It's really small, mostly because I don't cook. I don't know how to cook. So because I don't know how to cook, I don't actually mind having a smaller kitchen. I also want to point out that this isn't like a super massive apartment. Like this is definitely a really big apartment. We all know that The Sims has like really big apartments compared to what you'd find in real life. But this isn't like one of the massive ones, or even just kind of what The Sims considers to be like normal size. This is actually, I think, one of the smaller apartments in the game. And the reason I chose a smaller apartment is 1, it's realistic, but 2, I don't want a massive apartment. I feel like I'd feel really, really lonely living in a massive apartment by myself. So that's why I chose one of the smaller ones, just that it just seems like I don't need all that space, so I just picked one that kind of had the space I would have needed. But anyways, I think we're gonna hop into the game now and check out the build. I hope it works because some of my mods have been acting weird since the update. Alright guys, so I'm in the game right now. I'm sorry if my game is a little bit laggy. My game is kind of glitching out today with platforms. I think platforms and apartments just don't go well together, so it kind of just makes everything really slow. But anyways, we're entering through here. I forgot to mention that I picked the apartment in the spice market. I really like food, so I figured I'd be pretty happy with somewhere that had like a lot of restaurants or like a spice festival or things like that. I also just really liked this apartment. It does have the needs TLC trait, which in real life I would not want an apartment that needs TLC at all, because I'm not a handy sim. I'm not a handy person. Anyway, so when you walk in, you're greeted by this entry with just like, you know, a typical console table, a mirror, and then you have the lovely litter box. I figured I would get the self-cleaning one because in real life I don't clean the litter box because my cat's an indoor-outdoor cat, so if I lived in The Sims, I would not want to deal with cleaning a litter box. Yeah, and this has entryway, there's a closet, has this like upward shelf with some, what do you call it, clutter items. And then in here is, why does it do that all the time? In here is the bathroom. This is the shared bathroom, It has a shower little corner right here, and then it has a toilet, and yeah. And then coming in through here, we have a platform into the kitchen, which I really like. I cluttered it up. I think it looks super great. I love the fact that I have clutter actually on the fridge as well, because I almost never do that. And then you can see that these are cluttered as needed. I probably should have added some plants or something next to those plates, but I think I forgot. But yeah, so that's the entire kitchen area. Well, which way do we want to go first? We'll look at the house first. So then you have the sink, which I actually forgot originally was the sink. You have this nice little custom dining table I made. I have no idea if this is functional, but because I was just making it for the video, I wasn't too worried about the function of this house, especially since I can't really upload this apartment because it uses platforms. So I can't upload it as one piece, and I don't think I'm gonna upload it separately. So I made this like custom table. If you can see, this is actually a dining table down here. It's one of the glass dining tables, and then I ended up adding shelves I had to put like walls around this, but I ended up adding shelves. We have like one of the bigger piece shelf, which I sized up, and then I had 2 size down ones, and I just changed the colors because I thought it looked cool to have like a I don't know, let me know what you think about that, because I can make a video for that. I'm not sure if it's functional though, so if it's not functional, I might not make a YouTube video, but if you want a YouTube video, even if it's not functional, let me know, because I'll definitely make a YouTube video for that. Behind it, we have sort of like this pedestal area. Ideally, I would have put like the coffee maker and stuff here, but because I was too lazy to go back, because the platforms were being super glitchy, but what you can do is you can like size down cabinets, or not cabinets, but counters. You can size down the counters and then put the platforms over it, and so it'll look like the coffee stuff is on here, but I was too lazy to go back and kind of rework with the platform, so I was like, never mind. And this is some of the custom, it's not CC, but it is custom artwork. That's like you have to download from the gallery to get. So yeah, and then walking into here, you have the living area. It's kind of small, but like I don't really need that much space in a living room. So it's kind of pushed over to the side because I wanted this really big glass door right here, which you can see I add shelves and some decor around. But yeah, so then there's here, I added like a little gaming station. There's just some, regular clutter. Like I said, I love storage. I love open shelving. So that's why that's there. In through, this is the balcony, which unlike Eco Lifestyle, you can actually edit these balconies. So we have I need to fix the placement of that, but we have a basketball court area. I'm not sure it's a very good idea to have like a basketball court on your balcony, but if it's my dream apartment, then why not? I do love punching bags, so we have a punching bag, a little yoga station. I don't really do yoga that often, but it's cool to have, and then just some dog stuff and a chair to sit. So yeah, and then let's go into my bedroom. So this would be my bedroom in the apartment here. So it's the bigger one. It has an ensuite. Walking into the bedroom first, stuff you've already pretty much seen. Added some artwork. Once again, custom artwork. We have sort of this like minty green thing going on. I added a guitar because I do play instruments. I actually play the violin. My dad plays the guitar, and I've been meaning to learn. Like, I can play if I know the finger placements. Like, I can memorize the finger placements, but I can't like read sheet music and play the guitar. But for the violin, I can read sheet music and play. And then over here, we have my little gaming station. If, like, my dream world, I'd have 2 monitors and then a bunch of little clutter items. And then down below, you'll see I have a backpack because I'm a college student, so obviously I need a backpack. But yeah. And then going back through here, we have our ensuite bathroom. Which I added a tub because I do like taking baths, so it'd be really cool if I could have a tub, but I'm not sure that many apartments have tubs. I'm not really sure. So we've got the tub, we got a shower, which is on a lower platform because I figured I'd want to keep, the water on a lower level so it actually drains. And then just a really simple, vanity area with some shelving, obviously, from the cabinets. from the counters. I keep calling them cabinets, they're not cabinets. And then walking back through here, we have the guest room, which would be like my mom's room or a roommate's room, but once again made it super colorful because my mom likes super colorful things. So we got like this red bed. She actually likes dark wood, so this probably wouldn't be her favorite, but she does a lot of painting. So I have an art easel. She likes knitting, she does a lot of crafting. She also really loves open shelving and clutter, and she has massive books. My mom has a PhD in biochemistry, so she has a bunch of big textbooks, which I can't emulate in The Sims without having to use like Toolmod and stuff. So yeah. Plus I was too lazy to go through debug. So you've got a little seating area. And yeah, I mean, that's the entirety of the apartment build. I don't know how expensive this apartment is. By the way, none of these Sims actually look like me. I just downloaded them because I thought they were cute and would go with the style of this apartment. Let's see how much it costs before I end this video. $100K. So obviously not realistic at all. But anyways, I hope you guys liked this video. You're gonna head into screenshots now. And yeah, if you did like this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you like me, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you really like me and be notified every single time I post a video, go ahead and hit that bell button. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you next time.